Johnny Depp's lawyer has completely confronted and dismantled Amber Heard's arguments, lies, and deceit to her face, telling her that your lies have been exposed.
Ms. Heard, you just testified that this case has been very hard for you. So let's talk about that and why.
All right.
Your lies have been exposed to the world multiple times, right?
I haven't lied about anything I've been here to say.
You sat here and told this jury that the events in Hicksville started with Mr. Depp getting really upset about a woman leaning on you. Is that correct?
Yes, that's effectively what happened, yeah.
You testified that he actually grabbed that woman's wrist and twisted it, right?
And told her that he could effectively break her wrist by saying he knew how many pounds of pressure, or asking her how many pounds of pressure it took to break a human wrist.
But your own witness, your former best friend, Rocky Pennington, she didn't corroborate that, did she?
I'm not quite sure what part of that night she saw. There were a lot of people there.
She didn't testify that Mr. Depp grabbed anyone's wrist in Hicksville.
Again, I don't know what Rocky saw.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rashad Crenshaw back again with another video. So, if you've been keeping up with the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, it's one big ass shit show. Amber Heard has been caught in so many lies, so many falsehoods and made-up stories, fibs, tall tales, folklore, tales, stories, all whatever kind of words and terms you want to use for lies. Amber Heard has been caught in each and every single one of them. From shitting in the bed and fake crying in court, this chick is literally the epitome of a woman grabbing the wheel of her man's car and just crashing him the out. Like, this is the kind of chick that'll crash you out. You don't even gotta go do nothing crazy. You don't even gotta go fight nobody, kill nobody, shoot nobody, get involved in any kind of crazy situation. This is the chick that's gonna grab your car and crash you out for you. So when you look at the situation that's going on with Amber Heard, it's a stark reminder to all of us the danger and the toxicity in so many relationships today in our modern era of men and women's relationships. And this is not some women bad, man victim, or man victim, woman bad, you know, or woman victim, man bad, excuse me. This is really the situation of people waking up and realizing that you can get out of these situations. You can get out of these toxic relationships. These things are not life sentences. And that's what the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial has showed me, is the fact that these things are not impossible to wrestle yourself from. Johnny Depp was being lied on. He had his career stomped on. Kirk Franklin to death by Amber Heard. She stomped out of his career. The man got kicked off Disney, couldn't even star in the movie that can't even move without him. There's no Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp. They got rid of him because of this individual who decided to lie on him. He lost everything behind her lies. And this man still decided, you know what? You're not going to get away with this. And he took her to court and challenged every single thing she said about him. Check it out.
And Johnny was just hitting everything with a wine bottle and smashing it all off, so there was fruit on the floor, and baskets, and glass bottles, and flowers everywhere. However, body cam footage from a police officer painted a completely different picture. The footage showed how the door was answered by Josh Drew, who was Depp's next-door neighbor, and the officers were seen going into the apartment, saying that they had received a notification of an incident, which was the second time that LAPD officers had been called to the property that evening. The body cam showed a tidy hallway leading to an elegant kitchen and living area, with ornaments, fresh flowers, piles of books, numerous candles, and candelabras. While inside, they saw Amber Heard on the couch, and she said she did not need medical assistance. In fact, she rejected any further assistance from the officers at all.
With that being said, we've seen the uncovering of her lies. We've seen the uncovering of her tall tales and stories and fuckery. The reality of the situation is, this is a massive boon for all abuse victims. Anyone who can relate to Johnny Depp's story should be celebrating, be they male or female, no matter what you identify as. because a lot of y'all identify as weird shit nowadays, but male or female, we can all identify with this situation. We can all really look at this for what it is. This is a win for people who are feeling scared to even simply leave a relationship that's toxic and not good for you. You don't have to have some massive internationally recognized trial for you to escape the confines of a destructive relationship, a physically and mentally destructive relationship. I mean, dude found shit in his bed. Like, it don't get no worse than that. You getting hit on, you getting swung on, you're finding human feces in your bed, and you're being lied on. Oh, and by the way, your career is getting shitted on. Figuratively this time, not literally. This is the type of shit that he had to put up with. And there's so many people around the world dealing with this kind of behavior from somebody, feeling like they can't leave, there's nowhere they can go, there's nothing they can do. And the reality of the situation is, there is something you can do. And Johnny Depp showed that with his actions. He showed, you know what, I'm gonna put up with this. I really don't have to. I can take this to trial and repair my reputation. And he succeeded. Now Disney looks like a bunch of damn fools for taking Amber Heard's side over Johnny Depp. He said, you know what? You're not going to destroy my reputation. You're not going to destroy everything I've built. I've worked too hard for you, someone who was a fair weather friend and a simple chapter in my life, to come along and just destroy everything and walk all over everything I've built. How, like, it's far be it from me to let you come in here and destroy everything, right? So for Johnny Depp, this was a situation of reclaiming one's self-image, reclaiming one's honor and integrity in the eyes of society. He lost almost all of those things in the name of Amber Heard's ego. Her ego was so high above the stars and so set in stone that she was willing to lie on this man and portray realities that didn't exist for the sake of her own ego, for the sake of getting one in on her boyfriend or her husband or whatever their deep relationship might have been. She put all of that on the line for the sake of ego, relationships. A relationship with another human being, you put all of that on the line for the sake of your pride, for the sake of your ego. You were willing to destroy this man's career, destroy this man's life, destroy this man's reputation, all in the name of what? In the name of what? Ego? Because it's not like any of this happened to you in the first place. Come to find out, you hit him and said it wasn't abuse. Come to find out, you shit in his bed. Come to find out, you lied to the police saying that this man was breaking things in the house and tearing up the house and making it look like Iraq. You lied. You kept lying on this man over and over and over and over and over again, in the hopes of vindicating oneself, in the hopes of destroying him and vindicating yourself and elevating yourself above him. This is a clear-cut case of jealousy. She hated the position he was in, wanted the spot that he was in, tried to destroy this man. It's not like he did anything to her. She was the one behind all of the evil and malevolence in their relationship, and still somehow find it within her to fake cry in court. So, as you grasp the mindset of this individual, as you grasp the mindset of this woman, it is absolutely insane to me. It's insane to me how people to this day have still found a way to defend her. It's insane to me how people still find a way to make this some kind of gender war situation. Are male victims of domestic violence not taken seriously in society? Yes, it's true that male victims of domestic violence are not taken seriously. But this trial has opened up an entire portal to men that are victims of domestic violence. This has shown the world that they do exist and oftentimes will not come forward because who's going to take them seriously, as Amber Heard herself said? Who's going to believe that I'm abusing you? Who's going to believe that I'm the one doing this and doing that to you? Who's really going to believe it? Who's going to believe it? Who's going to believe it? Who are they going to believe? You or me? And her opinion on that, her statement on who are they going to believe, you or me, she was right about that for a while. She was right for a while. Had Johnny Depp decided to just lay over and be defeated, she would have been right. Yeah, motherfucker, I did all of this too. I punked you. I shat in your bed. I hit you. I lied to the police. I had the police come up in your crib and do all kind of fuckery. I had all kind of horrible things happen in your life, but no one's gonna believe you. Everyone's gonna believe me. What are you gonna do about it? That was the reality that he was trapped in. That was his reality. That was his real life. Until he woke up and said, you know, all right, you got me then. You had me. You took a dub. I ain't gonna lie. You had me right there. I ain't even gonna lie. You had me. You had me. You had me, but you're not gonna have me forever. You're not going to take over this situation forever. You're not going to destroy my reputation forever. I've worked too hard up to this point for you to kick the castle that I've built, to kick this sandcastle over and dump shitloads of water in it. No pun intended. I've done too much up to this point. Johnny Depp had built up so much for himself up to this point to let this insane chick come along and destroy it all because she's a woman? No. So I'm happy to see the outcome that's happening. I'm happy to see everybody turning against this woman and dethroning her, deposing her from this position that she's got for herself. This idea in her head of, I'm a woman, therefore I can kick your sandcastle down and do this and do that to you and mar your reputation and slander your name and derail your progress in life, all because I feel some type of way, all because I'm angry at you, all because my ego is set high above every other star in the solar system. Therefore, I get to just lay waste to your entire life. I'm happy that we as a society are able to see this trial unfold and show men that, hey, look, there's sympathy and empathy and compassion for men who have experienced these things. We're not just going to reject you. We're not just going to throw you by the wayside. Unfortunately, Johnny Depp had to bring a shitload of receipts for us to believe him and take his side. But at the crux of it all, Johnny Depp confronted a demon, not his demons, a demon, because that's what Amber Heard is, a demon from the pits of hell. He confronted a demon and brought that demon to heel. And now he gets to reclaim his honor, reclaim his reputation, reclaim all that was done to him, the damage caused, the relationships lost, the opportunities lost. He's been able to reclaim those things. Disney has offered him an opportunity to come back. Of course, he said no, because why would I come back when you got rid of me? But he's been able to reclaim that which was lost. He's been able to plant his flag back on the battlefield, and all we can do at this point is really applaud him, you know, give him credit where credit's due and applaud him, and make sure that, you know, when situations like this happen, we listen to both sides and we give each side a clear-cut opportunity to present themselves and make a case for themselves and protect their reputation.